Hello all, welcome to another quick learning. Today we're going to be going over an exercise on the t-test in Excel. So the t-test tells you whether two populations are distinct from each other or they are actually sampling from the same population. So what I mean by this, so let's say we had some treatment group here that was under data 1, and then we had no treatment here, so a control under 2, and we wanted to see if it's actually improving by some measure of health. These two populations, so you want to see, is the mean of this different from the mean of this? All right, so in this example, we're going to find the p-value on a student's two-sample equal variance t-test with a two-tailed distribution. All right, so what does the p-value mean? The p-value means what's the probability that data point 1 is different from data point 2? So the p-value is going to tell you if you're, let's say you administered a drug, was that drug actually effective in improving the patient's life? And then we're just going to assume here that they have equal variance. And two-tailed distribution means that we're interested in the magnitude of the difference, but we're not looking at whether it was strictly better than or worse than some other condition. All right, so I'll give you guys a second to pause the video and think about how you would do this. Otherwise, I'll come back and show you guys how to do that. All right, I'm back. So I'm going to show you guys how to do it. First, I'm going to do equals to tell Excel that I'm putting in a function. And then I'm going to do t-test. So I'm going to select array 1. So this is the data sample 1. And then array 2. And then tails, so we said this is two-tailed. And the type, so the type you have to look up because it's not obvious in Excel what they're looking for. So under t-test, if you go to the help, you'll see that for the type, you can put in 1, which is a paired t-test. So a paired t-test would be, let's say, this was an exercise regimen that the people are going through, so they were testing, their heart rate before the exercise and the heart rate after exercise. So it's paired because it's the same person that you're getting both of the data points from. And then you have also, you could do two-sample equal variance or two-sample unequal variance. So in this case, we're going to assume that these are equal variance, so we're going to select 2 as our type. Delete that and do 2. And then we'll close that out. And so you can see the p-value is about 17.5% or 0.175. In general, people use a 0.05 as their p-value threshold. So in this case, you would not say that these are statistically different populations that you're sampling from, although I do know that these are different because I just took random numbers based on different attributes that I put in. So these should be different, but because there's not enough numbers here, it's hard for the t-test to decipher that out. But if I had thousands of data points, it would probably give me a much lower p-value. But that's how you do a t-test in Excel. Hopefully you guys are able to do it yourselves now, and you join me for future videos. Thank you very much.